is redefining the way the publishing industry works by putting the authors first. Here to talk about their business model and all of their amazing authors, COO Chris Schaefer and founder Eric Shaw of Tactical 16 Publishing. So good morning, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
So I guess we could start off by asking, where did that name Tactical 16 come from?
We took the name, we were trying to do something for veterans at the time, so we took the tactical part, which most veterans are familiar with, and then we created the 16 for the 16 acres at the World Trade Center. So that was kind of our sort of tribute to the first responders, emergency people that dealt with that on that day.
Absolutely. And so a lot of your authors are veterans. Are they all veterans?
No, we have civilian. We started to kind of get into the civilian market this year, but probably 95% are veterans. So.
Okay, and you guys do a lot to give back to the community. So can you tell our viewers about that?
This year we'll be working with the Pikes Peak Regional Police Officer Memorial Team. We're going to be at their event on May 20th. So we're going to take some books up there, some stickers, and we're auctioning off a rifle for them, actually, too, to help them out with their event.
And so Eric does a lot of work, charity work outside of the state also with some celebrity softball teams that he doesn't like to talk about much, but...
Depends how I play.
Yeah.
Understandable,
yeah.
Understandable. So what kind of stories are we looking at? What's covered under Tactical 16?
We cover it all. We have kids' books up here. Our First Lady series has been amazing. Our best book, we actually didn't have it because I give it away all the time. It was an Air Force author about his time in mortuary affairs with the Air Force. So his book's done really well. We've really started to get involved with leadership books this year, which has been pretty fun. That's a tough genre to crack because it's so kind of niche. And then we have,
His book is really interesting because it's about all the First Ladies. He's called the First Ladies Man, and he's doing really well with that. He just got into some of the museums, presidential museums. So.
That's wonderful. So we kind of touched on that you guys put authors first. Can you go into explaining that and then the process of how someone can become one of your authors?
So there's a process that's involved with becoming an author. It's interesting. A lot of our authors have the stories in their head already, but they don't know exactly where to go with it. So we send them a book proposal, and that book proposal is essentially a business plan for each book that they want to write or the book that they're looking to write. And then we review it as a team, and then I come to Eric with it and say, hey, these are the individuals that want to write these books. This is where they're at. And then we make a decision from there, and then we send them a contract, which is usually specific to them for their book.
He does all the work. I do thumbs up or thumbs down. So. It's a lot easier on my side.
Oh, hopefully you don't have tendinitis, right?
Absolutely.
When you're giving them
yeah.
All right. Well, we don't have much time left, but I do want to get into where can people buy these books?
We're available Barnes & Noble, Amazon. Amazon's huge for us. They can go to our website, tactical16.com. Walmart's carrying us now, so we're popping up everywhere. It's just cool to be able to launch this thing from right here in Colorado Springs.
That's amazing. All right, and really quick before we wrap, are there any movies in the process?
We do have one. We can't talk about the details of it. The script has been rewritten like 7 times now, so... But I was out in L.A. recently and talking to some folks, and we think that thing's going to keep pushing forward, so we're pretty excited about that. But We'll come back on the show later and talk about that one.
Wonderful. And in the meantime, people can check you out online.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
You got it.
And if you're interested in finding out more about Tactical 16, go online to tactical16.com.